Hey, it's Felicia. I'm so excited to welcome you to the first episode of Season 2. For those of you who are new here, welcome. And to my returning viewers, welcome back and thank you for being here with me. Today, we're hiking White Point Trail, one of my absolute favorite spots in San Pedro, California. I love the ocean, and this is a perfect place to unwind and enjoy the ocean views. There's something about being in nature that feels grounding, like it pulls you closer to God's presence. This trail has become a place for me to think, reflect, and reconnect with myself, especially when life feels uncertain. This season, I'm going to be sharing more about my journey, starting with the topic of timing, God's timing, to be specific. One thing I've learned over the years is that we can't rush the process. In fact, life often doesn't unfold the way we think it will, and that's okay. The hardest part is trusting that God's timing is better than our own. There have been many moments in my life when I felt like I was waiting for answers, waiting for a sign, or waiting for the next step. I used to ask, why is this taking so long? But over time, I realized that God isn't in a rush. There's purpose in the waiting, even when we don't see it yet. I think back to seasons where I felt stuck, like I wasn't making progress. At the time, it was frustrating, but now looking back, I can see how God was using those moments to prepare me for what was coming. It wasn't about what I wanted to happen right then, but what needed to happen in the long run for my growth. There's a verse in Ecclesiastes that says, "He has made everything beautiful in its time." That's been a grounding reminder for me. This hike is a reminder of that journey. Just like the twists and turns of this trail, life has its ups and downs, and it can be hard to see what's coming next. But I've learned to embrace that uncertainty. I'm in a place now where I feel more peace with where I am. I don't need all the answers right away, and that's a huge shift for me. I'm learning to surrender my timeline and trust in His timing for my life. It's easy to get caught up in wanting things to happen on our schedule. We see milestones in other people's lives, whether it's their careers, marriage, having children, or just personal accomplishments. And we wonder when it will be our turn. But God's plans for each of us are unique. Just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it won't happen. I'm realizing that sometimes what looks like a delay is actually protection or preparation. Walking along this trail With the ocean in the distance and the cool breeze coming in, I can't help but think how small we are in the grand scheme of things. Yet, in the vastness of it all, God still cares about the details of our lives. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future." That verse has always given me comfort, knowing that no matter what, He's already mapped out the path ahead. If you're in a season of waiting right now, I want to encourage you. Trust that God hasn't forgotten about you. The doors He has for you will be open in His time, not a moment too soon and not a moment too late. And in the meantime, find joy in the waiting. There's beauty in the process, just like there's beauty in the journey of this hike, not just the destination. As I continue on this path, I'm learning to let go of control and trust Christ who holds it all. I don't know what this season will bring, but I'm choosing to walk forward in faith, believing that God's plan for my life is far greater than anything I could have ever imagined. Thanks for walking with me today. I hope this season and beyond that my channel brings you peace, encouragement, and maybe just a little inspiration to trust the process in your own life. Until next time, remember, for everything, there is a season and a time for every matter under heaven. I'm so excited to see what this season brings, and I'm grateful to be on this journey with you.